Hola world. I'm gonna try and help y'all out real quick. Kind of quick, however long this may take. Whether you really like someone or you love someone or whatever term you may choose to use, most of the time someone else is going to be in your life that you're going to develop some sort of feeling for. Even if you're married, there could be someone who you're like, well, maybe if we get divorced, maybe he or she and I, whatever. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's human nature to develop feelings. Think about it. Most people don't marry their first true love and live with them happily ever after with no one else involved. It's unlikely. It really is. Most people don't get married to their first true love. And if they do, most of the time they get divorced because you've never experienced heartbreak. How can you know if you're in love for sure if you've never even had heartbreak before? Now, no, this does not condone cheating. Cheating is a no-no. Very bad. Not allowed. Don't cheat. That's cruddy. But if you have feelings for more than one person, don't feel bad about it. It happens. It does. It's a lot easier to say when you have feelings for two people as opposed to when you're one of the two people that someone has feelings for. That hurts. Now, yeah, that's messed up and that's unfair because how is it okay to have feelings for two people, but then when somebody has feelings for you and someone else, you're allowed to be hurt? Because, don't lie to yourself. If you're married and your husband or your wife liked someone else, you'd be hurt. If you're dating and your girlfriend or your boyfriend likes someone else, you'd be hurt. It's just how it is. You don't want your person that you liking someone else. Why would you? But it happens, and you got to get over it. Because if they're with you, they're with you. But this isn't about being with somebody and liking someone else. This is about when there is someone that is trying to choose between two people. Now let me tell you, being one of those two people, or choosing between two people, can be the hardest things you ever deal with. If you are one of those two people, you have two choices. Back up, or jump in. There is no half and half. You have to choose. Back up, or jump in. Let me explain to you what they are. Back up. That is exactly what it means. It means back up. Step back. Tell them, I care about you so much that I want you to be happy, and because of that, I want you to pick the other person. Because I think you'll be better off with them. And now, in your head, that could be the truth, or that could be a damn lie. You could be like, I know I'm better than them. I know I can make you happier than them. I can give you everything that you deserve, and they can't. But when you back up, you back up. You let them be with the other person because that's what you think will make them happy. Or you jump in. And that's where you give every ounce of blood and sweat and tears and every bit of your brain and your heart and your soul into fighting for that person and fighting against whoever you may be fighting against for that person. Neither of them are the right decision. Neither of them are the wrong decision. I'm not going to say, oh, you should fight, oh, you should back up, you should back up. No, neither choice is wrong. Neither choice is right. It all depends on the situation, depends on the person you're fighting and or backing up for, or the person you are. But I have a little quote here. And it's actually only part of a quote. It's not a full quote. And for anybody who cares, it uses the word she. So whoever wrote this was referring to a female. But if you're somebody, a female, in this situation who feels that way for a he, or first of all, whether you are a guy who likes a girl and she likes you back, or another guy, or you are a girl who likes a guy and he likes you back and another girl, or whatever else it may be. I'm not against homosexuals. If you're a guy and you like a guy and he likes you back and he likes another guy, or a girl who likes a girl and she likes you back and another girl, or any number of patterns and situations that could arise from this can affect you. This can happen to you. You could have to choose between two people. You could be single and be like, I like them both. What do I do? You could be one of the people who's like, she or he likes me and him or her. What do I do? It happens. Don't think it can't happen to you just because of who you like or who you're with, or what, or you want to be with. Because if you're with somebody, I'm gonna let you know now. If you're with somebody and you like someone else, don't cheat on them. Do not cheat on them. If you are at the point where you are ready to cheat on somebody, you need to end the relationship. You need to tell them, look, I don't want to hurt you, and that's why I'm ending the relationship, because I like them and I want to be with them. You need to end the relationship, because I'm going to tell you now, cheating on somebody causes permanent damage to somebody's self-esteem, somebody's emotions, and it is wrong, and I don't care who you are, I don't care how you can excuse it. You cheat on somebody, you're wrong. End of story. I will be damned if I ever cheat on somebody. If I'm with someone and I like somebody so much that I'm ready to cheat, I will end the relationship before I cheat. Because I would rather end the relationship and let them know, look, I'm doing this to keep you from being hurt and try and save the friendship, than cheat on them and lose somebody that I apparently cared about so much. So this isn't for those people. This is for the people who are struggling to choose, or are struggling with being chosen. But here's that quote. And like I said, it says she, but if this has to do with you and it's a guy, change it up. It's cool. Whatever. This works for anything. She loved before, she may love again. But if she loves you now, what else matters? She's not perfect. Neither are you. And the two of you may never be perfect together. But if she can make you laugh, cause you to think twice, and admit to being human and making mistakes, hold on to her and give her everything you can. Now this quote supports the jump-in theory. Now I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know if whoever wrote this already had the person, or was struggling with the same situation or whatever, because it could be you have them, give them everything you can. But it can easily support the jump-in theory. You want them? Fight. Show them you're willing to give them everything you can, because if she loves you, or he loves you, whether they love someone else, fight. Make it happen. And I don't have a quote to back up the backup option. Sorry, poor choice of words, I guess. I don't have a quote to support the backup choice, but it's not a bad choice. I didn't go looking for this quote. It found me. I read it on Facebook, honestly, and it just it stood out to me. But neither choice is bad. Neither choice is wrong. It's all about who you are. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Me personally, I'm a backer-upper. I back up. I let them. I have literally backed up in an attempt to make them happy and let them be with someone else because I thought they'd be happier. And I'm going to let you know now, they both show me something, whether you back up or you jump in. If you back up, that shows me you are strong-hearted and you are willing to literally take your world and hand it to someone else. Because that's basically what you're doing. If you care about this person so much and you are willing to let go so they can be happy, you are literally giving up your happiness and saying, I love you so much. Here. Be happy. That is hard. And it will always be hard. But it is not easy to jump in. You are literally giving everything for this person. You are doing everything you can. By the time you are done, whether you win or lose, you will be mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually exhausted. And if you win, obviously it was worth it. If you didn't, damn. It's like coming in second place in a marathon. It sucks. But you did everything you could. Now, me personally, I would, if I was in the situation of choosing between two people, and one of them jumped in and one of them backed up, because hell, I mean, think about it. If one backs up and one jumps in, obviously the flow of your choice would naturally move towards the person jumping in. It would feel like they're giving up and they're trying hard. Keep in mind, if somebody backs up, they're not giving up. That is not giving up. That is saying they love you so much, they're willing to give up their happiness for yours. Me personally, that would make my decision so much harder if I had one fighting and one giving up. Honestly, it would make I would pick the one giving me up for my happiness. I would pick them because that shows me that they love me so much that my happiness is what's important. But fighting for somebody is not wrong. Don't think I'm supporting either theory based off what I do. I am not biased, and I think that both options are very good options. And it's tough. It's tough to choose. It's tough to be chosen. But I'm letting you know now, the choices are for two very different types of people. If you plan on winning, you need to jump in. Because that is your goal. You are trying to win. You are trying to win the heart of him or her. If you are willing to give up your win for their happiness, then you back up. Because then if they come choose you, obviously you were the choice they wanted in the first place. You know what I mean? But if you back up, don't plan on winning. Hope that they still choose you. Absolutely. But don't expect it. Because backing up usually leads to them picking the other person as much as it may hurt. And either way, if you don't get picked, it's going to suck. It's going to hurt. You're going to cry and you're going to feel heartache and you won't be able to sleep. You know, I've been through it. I backed up. The girl I backed up for, I hurt just for backing up. For any choices even made, it's going to hurt if you back up because you feel like you gave up. Understand you didn't give up. Please don't be like me and think, God, I hope they know I'm not giving up, because that's not what you're doing. You are just willing to sacrifice your happiness for them. And if you're fighting for them, do not think this is wrong, I'm being selfish. No, you're just trying to make both of you happy. They are both good. They are both strong-willed, needed decisions. You have to be strong to make either of them happen. And, you know, this may only get 5 views. This may get 5,000 views. Hey, maybe I'll be on Ellen. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Who knows, right? You never know. Hell, maybe 5 million people will watch this, and in a few months I'll be on Ellen giving a really motivational speech about something. Who knows what? Trust me, I've got plenty in my head that I could use. But honestly, I don't care if 5 people view this, 5,000 people view this, 5 million people view this. It doesn't matter to me. If this helps one person, whether it comes to making a decision on who to choose or making a decision on how to handle being chosen,